Hello, everyone. This is Jeff with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with Megan. And as promised, here's your website analysis. So, we'll be going over some few things that can actually help you rank higher, bring you more traffic, and of course, get you more customers. So, let's go ahead and start off with your website. Well, you actually have a pretty good looking website. You have your logo here, you have good photos, and good amount of contents as well. So there's actually just a few things we're going to get over with first to make sure we get you on top of the search list. Well, one thing I can tell right off the bat is that Google loves content. Google actually would like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on a homepage. And in addition to this, the more content you'll have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So of course, if you want to beat out the competition, you'd want to have 1,500 words or more. So let's go ahead and do a quick count just for us to see how many words you have on your homepage. All right, so currently you only have 105 words, which is actually quite behind with the goal of 1,500 that Google is looking for. That way, Google will actually consider your website a much more trustworthy website. Another thing we'd like to talk about are keywords. Google is also looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. So if you have the exact words listed multiple times on your website, you're going to be really relevant for that search. And of course, Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the results. So I actually did a quick search of the roofing in one of the areas you're servicing, and we'll talk more about the results that we have here. Let's start off with the first one. So this is what we call the map pack, and this is something wherein you really would like to be on since these are the ones that gets a lot of attention, a lot of traffic, and they're easier to find. One way for you to be here is you'll need to have Google My Business profile wherein you'll enter as much information as possible, like the company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, photos, and so on and so forth. And also, if you add those same information in as many directories as possible, that will really help you a lot to appear in the map pack faster. Moving on to the next part, these are what we call the organic searches. So these are all the website that actually ranks higher without people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things. That's exactly what we're going to talk about and analyze to actually pull up one of the top ranking website. And let's see what they have differently. Well, looking at their website, they actually have a pretty simple website as well. They have their logo here, a photo, and good amount of contents. So let's go ahead and dig deeper with the numbers instead. So we have here Ahrefs, one of the paid tools that we're using for us to have some more information on the back end of your website. We'll talk more about the numbers, so let's start off with DR. So this is the level of trust that Google has in your website, and UR is the strength of your website. Backlinks, on the other hand, these are other websites that refers to your website. So they're like shoutouts from different directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, and alike. They also have your competitor's website pulled up here, so we'll be comparing the numbers and we'll actually see what they have differently. Well, starting off with DR and UR, it actually shows that you have more numbers, which simply means that Google actually finds your website a much more trustworthy website and also a stronger website. However, their edge seems to be with the backlinks and keywords, which resulted them with more traffic. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk more about backlinks and keywords, and let's go ahead and discuss the importance of this too, especially in making your website stronger and of course better. So starting off with backlinks, so as you can see, these are all the directories that they're currently listed on that actually brings them a lot of traffic and a lot of attention. That's why they're currently ranking higher in the searches. Next are the keywords. So these are all the keywords they have listed on their website. So when customers search for these specific words, their website will show on top of the list. And if you also look at the numbers under volume, these are all the hits or clicks that they're getting with the help of each keyword. So that's how important in choosing the right keyword is. That way, more customers will be able to find your website faster and easier. Another thing we'd like to share about keywords is what we call the hidden keyword. So let me just look for a photo that we can use here. All right, so let's go ahead and use this photo as an example. So if we save this photo and, instead of naming it with a generic file name, well, you can actually rename it with a hidden keyword instead. And you can do the same thing with the other photos you have on your website. That way, you'll be able to have more hidden keywords added into it. Not only that, of course, for those keywords to not to be repetitive on your website as well. So just to wrap things up, the most important things that we can do to improve your ranking is first the amount of content wherein we're going to add more words to your homepage. That way, Google will actually consider your website a much more trustworthy website and, of course, a stronger website. Next would be the backlinks wherein we're going to add your information to more directories as possible. That way, we can actually bring you more traffic and, of course, the higher chances of your website in appearing on the map pack searches. Last but not the least would be the keywords, wherein we're going to help you out in adding more keywords and, of course, choosing the right ones. That way, more customers will be able to find your website quicker and easier. So that's all that I have for now. If you have any further questions, feel free to call us or email us back so that we can tell you the next steps and the other things that we can do. Thank you so much for your time. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.